Hey, welcome back to my crazy. So today's video is going to be a bit different from what you're used to seeing me do. I just want to have a little chit chat, and the reason why is because I have been put in a position where I needed to. I didn't need to, but I did talk to somebody, give them a little bit of advice on things that they can do, and I felt like if I was doing it for this one person, maybe there was somebody out there that also could benefit from a few of these tips. And these are just tips that have helped me. So get you something to drink, go grab you some snacks, and maybe some tissue because maybe something will be triggered. And let's get into this chit chat. All right, let's do this. First, I want to say I apologize for this ring light glare in my glasses, but it is evening, getting dark, so I don't have any more natural daylight to sit in, so I had to pull out the ring light. So, we're going to talk about self-confidence. Yep, that's what I said, self-confidence. Raise your hand if you have it. Raise your hand if you don't. Raise your hand if you kind of do, but you're still working on it. Am I the only one sitting in this room with working on confidence? This week, twice, there was someone who asked a certain question about, how do you make yourself feel this way? And so I offered some advice. Some things that helped me. Then there was actually, and maybe she'll be watching this, there was someone who said, actually, you know what? There's two people. So there was a question asked in a group I'm in, and what was the question? Are you a big girl with confidence? I think that's what it was, or something like that. And somebody commented, I'm a big girl, but I don't have any confidence. Okay, so of course, the replies back were, you need to get you some confidence. You need to get you some confidence. And that is true, but it's hard. And while I have confidence, there are days where I don't have confidence. And some of those things that help me are to reflect on the things that I know that I like about myself. That's the first thing where you're going to have to give confidence. Actually, let's back this train up. Confidence. Are you born with it? You're confident that the people that are around you are going to keep you safe. So there's always some form of confidence in you. But then I think we lose it based on our surroundings and our environment and the people in our lives. They play a big role in our confidence. As a matter of fact, I almost think the people around you, whether it be family, friends, coworkers, classmates, teachers, strangers, they all play a role in your confidence. And starting out at an early age is where we have to start learning, no matter what is around us, we are in control of our confidence and how far we take that or how far it's going to bring us. We are always 100% in control of that. And that's where people lose that. And that's something I had to learn, was that I'm in control of my confidence. It doesn't matter, what someone else is going to think about me, because other people, everybody has their own different thoughts. But I have to like it. So I have to like all of these spots on my face. Okay, you know what? I don't like that, but I have a problem. I pick. So there's an underlying issue for everything. My weight. I never liked my weight. I never liked it. I have times where I'm comfortable with it. I'm okay with it. I think sometimes I'll be looking good with it, but never liked it. Why? Because society and even family, people who maybe are friends, they all tell you that it's wrong. that you shouldn't look that way, that you shouldn't be that way. There's so many people telling you no about things. And in reality, unless something is going to be harmful to your health, which they say, oh, being fat is going to kill you. Well, being skinny will kill you too. So we don't know what's going to kill us. God knows what's going to kill us. But we as humans, we don't know what's going to kill us. And we can do everything we want to try to stay healthy. But as you can see in 2020, it doesn't matter what you're doing today. If you're not praying, you're doomed. But anyways, you can try everything you want to do. But it's that confidence that you need to have. You need to have confidence in wearing fat skin. Because you know what? I'm not fat. I'm in a fat body. Actually, I'm in a pleasantly plump body. Yeah. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it now. It took me forever to get there. It took me forever to get there. Only in the last few years did I get to that place where, who is that? She's looking good. I tell my husband all the time, you are so lucky because your wife looks so good. But there are things that I have to do to get me to that level. So self-confidence, it's the ability to know your strengths, know your skill sets, and do that to the fullest, or to know something that is good about yourself. And you're the one who has to tell yourself that's good. Look in the mirror and say, I'm pretty. You look good. When I was younger, and even not so younger, I hated looking in the mirror because I never liked the reflection that was in the mirror. I was never the pretty one, never the skinny one, never the athletic one, not the smart one, not the talented one. I can't draw. I have a whole lot of can'ts. So when I looked in the mirror, I saw a person who, what is your worth? What exactly are you doing here? To be honest, I don't know the answer to that question, but I do know that I'm not going to stop trying to figure it out. And now I love the mirrors. I have mirrors all over my house. I'm constantly looking in a mirror because I love me now. And I had to keep telling myself that I'm good. I'm good. And some of those things that I do that give me confidence is I constantly remind myself that I'm an individual. I'm not like her or him or them. I'm me. So then I had to get to know me. And then once I got to know me, I realized I'm a good person. I'm kind of funny. I love, 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 love the fact that you can drop a spoon on the floor and if it bounces funny, I'm gonna laugh. And I'll laugh for an hour because that's what I do. I love to laugh. I like the fact that I can put on some makeup. Like, look at me now. Looking all Jane Blaine. Plain Jane. See? I can't even say phrases. But I'll put on some makeup and I'll be like, girl, sit down. Sit down and work. Oh, hold on. So, okay, I forgot where I was. Marcus walked in the room. But I will put on that makeup and put on something nice, want some of my cute little outfits, and I'll take pictures in them. And then I look back at my pictures and I think, gosh, that, she looks good. She actually looks good. Those are things that I do to build my confidence. I study my face. I study my whole body. I will stand in front of the mirror and I will look at myself from top to bottom and, just look at myself. The same way if you were sitting down, are you one of those people you can go like to a public place and sit down and people watch? Well, then self-watch. Go stand in the mirror and self-watch. Don't stand in the mirror and self-tear yourself down. Stand in the mirror and build yourself up. What do you like about what you're looking at? Those are some things that you need to do to build your confidence in yourself. Then you need to get a grasp on the things that scare you. What scares you? Some of the things that scare me is when I go out in public, and I think this has a lot to do with anxiety. When I go out in public, I always think everybody's staring at me, okay? And I hate that feeling. So what did I do to conquer that feeling? I reprogrammed my brain. So now it's like everybody's staring at me because I look good. Yes, the feeling of everybody staring at me is still there. But I reprogrammed my brain to think they're staring at me because, girl, you look good. Because you know what? This is what I told myself. If it looks bad, nobody wants to look at it. But if it looks good, everybody's staring at it. So now I'm good with going out in public and having everybody staring at me. Are they staring at me because I'm fat? Maybe. And they're thinking, that's a big girl and she look good. Yes, maybe that's what they're doing. What else? I can't sit here and list all the things that scare me, but that's something that you need to do for yourself. What scares you about having self-confidence or being self-confident? List those things out and find ways to overcome those things. The most important thing you need to do about building your self-confidence is loving yourself, liking yourself, want to be around yourself. Once you have all of that, everything else will fall into place. So, and don't give someone power over you. No one has enough power to tell you that you're ugly. Only you can tell yourself that you're ugly. Because your opinion is the number one opinion. Someone else's opinion is a sidestep. Their opinion, they can say it, but does it really matter? It only matters if you let it matter. So you need to get to that place where you say, 1, I'm beautiful, 2, I love me, and 3, I'm great. Those are the things that you need to do to have confidence. Get up, show out, go out. I just made all that up. But this is something I do to remind myself I am me and I love me. Glam up. Confidence starts with you. Self-confidence starts with you. Do what makes you feel good. If it's makeup, if it's running, I will only be doing that if somebody's chasing me. If it's nice clothes or whatever it is that makes you feel good about yourself, that's what you need to do more of. Focus less on what you don't like and focus more on what you do like. Because the more you focus on what you like, the little things that you don't like, they will eventually slowly start to become minute and obsolete, and you don't think about them as much. So I hope that this helped somebody, and if not, I'm going to have to come back and do it again. Everybody has something that they can feel good about themselves, something that they do good. And that's what you need to channel and find and focus on that so that every day when you wake up, you can say, I'm me, being my greatest. Remind yourself how important you are and what you love about yourself. And always, always remind yourself. And there's going to be days that you don't feel good about yourself or that you're down on yourself. We all have them. I have them every day. But keep reminding yourself of the good. And the more you do that, the more confidence you're going to have to start your own YouTube channel. So long, farewell. Alfida saying good night. See you in my next one.
Oh, we're walking on